Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodia. I'd like to welcome guys to my channel. Today, we're going to talk about Avengers Academy. It's the series that came out after the Avengers Initiative that at least I thought that series was fantastic. Then this one came out. I was a little bit let down. Even though Chris Gage is the same writer on both series, you can feel a little bit more present in Avengers Academy, this need for teen drama, of comings and goings of these teen type of books. So we get to the Avengers versus X-Men crossover. We're going to touch on it. Actually has two story arcs within tied into this main crossover that actually both of them are pretty good. So today we're going to touch on the first one, Avengers Academy issues 29 to 31. So we start off with a butt-naked Hercules. He's trying to teach the kids art. The kids the perfection of the perfect body. When Captain America and the rest of Avengers arrive to the base, which Avengers Academy, I think during this time was at the West Coast Avengers base, they arrive, and what they bring with them is all the young mutants that were on Utopia that were with Cyclops during the time, because prior to this, you had the schism within the X-Men, so Wolverine went to the East Coast. He started up his own school for young mutants, while Cyclops stayed on the West Coast, on Utopia. This divided the mutant community, because Wolverine didn't want kids to be child soldiers and stuff like that. So, mostly members of, I think the team was Generation Hope, a very short-lived mutant title. Then, like the third generation of New Mutants. We also have Sebastian Shaw. He's a prisoner. He got mind wiped. Really trust him because everyone thinks he's already recuperated his memories. Obviously, Sebastian Shaw is insanely dangerous. We have the character Box, Madison Jeffries, and I can never remember the name of this female doctor, scientist, that would work on the X-Men scientific team. So Wolverine has taken all these kids. In a way, he's seeking refuge, asylum for these youngsters, keep them out of the conflict, keep them from doing anything stupid, and also to keep them safe from any type of retaliation pointed towards them. So we have the kids from Avengers Academy. We got the young mutants. And obviously, you know that there's going to be a battle between both group of characters. There's going to be like typical classic superhero misunderstanding. So, interesting thing also is that X-23 Laura was part of the Avengers Academy during this time. So during all these issues, her alliance, whose side she should be on, is always put into question. She's questioning it herself. She doesn't know what the hell is the Phoenix Force, what's happened, why both superhero teams, the Avengers and X-Men, are battling it out. So the Avengers leave, and what's decided by the faculty of professors at the Avengers Academy is to have some friendly competition between the mutants and these young Avengers. These characters are learning how to get along, and so this aspect it's interesting. I like what they were going for here. Obviously, there's going to be some friction between these characters, especially the mutant ones, and especially Hope's teammates, because Hope was one of the main characters in the Avengers versus X-Men crossover. She was like the mutant messiah. She's gone missing. Everyone's afraid that the Phoenix Force is going to take her over, and she's going to become the Dark Phoenix. They take Sebastian Shaw to a cell, and what Sebastian Shaw does is the only thing that they gave him in the cell is books, and he charges up his powers, slamming his head against the books. Like, he charges power from physical attacks against it. Here they sort of play, Chris Gage plays a little bit fast and loose with his powers, because not only he can absorb powers through physical blows, he can also absorb energy like Bishop can, and also magic. I'm not sure this is a thing with the character still, but is he makes an escape. So everyone's freaking out because everyone thinks Sebastian Shaw, his evil persona is back. He's going to take vengeance on the X-Men, the Avengers, these kids. He's probably gonna take them for ransom. Like everyone's super freaking out. So Hercules, Tigra try to hunt Sebastian Shaw within the sewer system where he had escaped under the Avengers Academy mansion. Also, Madison Jeffries as Box is going to go down there. So Sebastian Shaw, who's insanely powerful, mops the floor with, with Box, with Hercules, with Tigra. Like Hercules, even though he was very downgraded during this time, he wasn't as strong as he normally is. He gets his ass totally handed to him by Sebastian Shaw, because Sebastian Shaw, not only is he insanely powerful, he's very cunning, he's very smart. So while this is going down, one of the mutants that's also an Atlantean hybrid tries to make a run for it, gets captured by Justin and his pet Sentinel, which this leads to the mutants at the Avengers Academy freaking out. It's like, why the hell do you have a Sentinel? I don't know much about this character, but the thing is, he was a hero. He ended up in Avengers Academy. If he wanted to keep the Sentinel, he had to go to the Academy, learn how to be a hero. So obviously, the mutant characters are totally freaking out. And another thing is, it's hilarious. Like, even though he's no threat to mutants, he says destroy all mutants, and Justin just can't get the Sentinel to shut up. And this Justin and his Sentinel, I'm not sure if the Sentinel has a name. It's going to be a very important character in the next story tie-in to the story arc, tie-in to the Avengers versus X-Men story. So Sebastian Shaw surprises everyone. He's like, I'm not here to kill anyone. I want to set you kids free. You have no reason to be here. You're being in prison against your will. You have conflict with these kids. So just come with me. So we have characters on both sides explaining why it's right or wrong that these mutants are placed in this place. They're in detention. A lot of back and forth, but Tigra and Hercules and the people on the Avengers side sort of understand their point. So Tigra actually sets up a situation where they actually force a battle and let themselves be defeated so they can, so the young mutants can escape. So that's actually a lot of fun. So they set up this whole situation, and while they're battling, like Tiger tells X-23, he's like, "Please don't kill me. Like, you know we're acting, right?" And you have Hercules, who is overacting when he gets hit with a bolt of lightning. It's pretty hilarious. But the thing is, most of the mutants leave. They're able to escape. Sebastian Shaw also makes his way. Obviously, he's going to go back to being a villain. And some mutants actually stay behind. And it's a pretty good story. Like, it's a lot of fun. We get to see all these characters interacting, the young mutants, the young Avengers. And the series, even though it wasn't as good as an Initiative, it did have a couple of good story arcs. And this one I do recommend. So see you guys next time. Bye.